predestinate something means to plan beforehand. To do what? To plan, to finish before you are brought into it. To plan something. Divine openings cannot operate without predestination. Whenever God wants to lift you up, He go ahead of you. Are you hearing me now? He does what? He go ahead of you. When we say divine opening, what does it mean? What is divine opening? These are good opportunities or open doors divinely arranged or opened by God for His children for quick elevation, deliverance, for quick elevation and what deliverance. It's a divine opening that God divinely arranged or opened for His children. When God wants to honor you, when God wants to settle you, when God wants to elevate you, what does He do? He arranges a divine opening for you. He makes you be at the right place at the right time. He makes you meet the right people at the right time. He arranges people who have the resources that you need to climb to the next level. He makes you and them to meet at that good time. And once they meet you, they will not have rest until they settle you. Let me give you an example of divine opening. Ruth. The Moabites, we know that God caused them that after 10 generations that they will enter into His sanctuary. We knew that God caused them. But that lady did something that break the commandment of God. And because of her faith, and because of her trust, and because of her love for the God of Israel, God violated His word. And God began to strategize. God have to allow her husband to be killed. Her father-in-law killed. Everybody killed. Everybody was just dying to pave way. That's what the teaching I'm about to give is dangerous. Because at times for divine openings to occur, some people have to go down. Her husband have to die. Her husband, father have to die. So that door will be open for the mother, Naomi, to leave the land and start going back. It was God that strategically arranged all those things. He knew that this woman's faith, he must have looked around the whole generation. Nobody have the faith of Ruth. He said, this woman's faith, Jesus have to come from this lineage. Let me look for a way to open door to connect her to the lineage of Judah. We saw it again in Joseph. Joseph's own is too obvious. God have to put hatred in the heart of his brothers to hasten up his agenda. At times when people rise up against you, some of them are working together for your good. A lady told me a story that does not make sense, but I begged her, can I share? He said, share, but don't call my name. He said, somebody went to speak against her. After speaking, the person said, I want to see the person. She came. The person said, did you do so and so? He said, yes. He said, that means you can do this. He said, yes. He said, take over her position. Take over her position. That means she was envious. She knew you were better than her. Let her go to her. And she asked me, I said, which stupid? Come on, take over. It was her gossip that opened door for you and brought you to the place of honor. So take her place. So the envy. Am I really communicating with you? I'm going somewhere. Don't worry. The envy. They thought they were hating Joseph without knowing they are helping Joseph. That jealousy threw him into pit. That was elevation. And who bought him? The Moabite. of the not the Moabite, the Ishmaelites, the merchant traders, they bought him. Destiny helping him. Where did they carry him to? Egypt. To the house of who? Potiphar. Immediately he entered the house of Potiphar. He relaxed. God said, no. I have to look for somebody to throw him out of this house. Who will I look for? He need to go to prison because butler cannot come to the house of Potiphar. It can never happen. The butler lives in the house of Pharaoh and only minister to Pharaoh. They have serious law. Those people that they work with law. Butler, no even the Potiphar is not even up to the level of the butler. So God said, which trouble will I look for that will push this boy to prison? Which trouble will I look for? He looked around, he said, nobody. He said, Potiphar, the love Potiphar have for this boy, it won't carry out my divine opening. He said, enter the wife, let the wife start desiring him. How can a wife of Potiphar, you check him, begin to desire a dirty slave boy? No be ordinary. Something happened in the realm of the spirit. You know God to be good God. You don't know God to be a strategist. There are some things God play behind scene you are not aware. You don't know it's God that arranges just to show your face. And Potiphar's wife started harassing this boy overnight. And from the harassment, still the boy did not do it. But the will of God is happening. They push him to where? Prison. Because God have opened that door. At the same time, immediately they brought him to prison. The Bible did not tell us how long he stayed in prison. But from what they narrated to us, he entered prison and butler entered prison at the same time. Somebody say strategies. And he met Potiphar. Immediately he met not Potiphar, butler. It did not stay long. God have to make him to dream a dream. Who made him to dream a dream? God. The strategies. What I'm telling you, so that is what I start with. Everything work together for your good. Stop everything. Say some things. Thank God, thank you. Some things, thank God, thank you. It's working for you without you knowing it's working for you. That's what the Bible says. In everything, give thanks to God. At times, some will of God go dirty. You didn't hear me. I said at times, some will of God go what? Dirty. It's not clean. So God will be silent. The devil will take the place that is devil. Without knowing it's God that is playing the game. Am I talking to your spirit? So when it got dirty, keep giving God thanks. For God is arranging something you are not aware of. Am I talking to your spirit?